Well, hello everyone. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to another SnowRunner stream. How are you guys? Hopefully everyone is doing well. I think guys, this is the final stream of Quebec. I really hope so. Although I've been enjoying this, I've been enjoying this season somewhat, but I think I think it's time. I think it's time. Actually, we're gonna start a poll as well, as promised, right? We're gonna start the poll so you guys get to decide what region we are doing next. So here we go. Those are the 4 regions we haven't finished. I haven't included Scandinavia as that's kind of, for me, like that's on a Tennessee kind of level. So Tennessee and Scandinavia is not there because those can be the last ones. CDX, Wheel Hub, Yanis, Travis, hello guys. Hello guys, good morning. How is everybody doing? Hopefully all of you doing really good. Welcome guys. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? So we need 4 of these containers, I believe, to go to... Yeah, so only those 3 left. So, okay, so we need drilling equipment times 2, which we said we're gonna send the elephant to get those. Yeah. And then we need platform anchor, cargo container. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Let's do this. Hello, everyone. Hello, Henry. How are you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream. And welcome, everyone. The last stream of Quebec. You guys excited for me to start a new region? Or you're like, well, I wish there was more of Quebec. Hello, Telemenes. I just recently got into SnowRunner after I found out your YouTube channel. Have been binge watching for the past week. Love your content. Glad to catch you live. OMG Waffle. Thank you, my man. Thank you for the kind words. And see, that's what I mean, guys. We all think only the sort of the old dinosaurs, the old veteran players are left playing SnowRunner. No, that's not true. There's a lot new players joining the ranks of SnowRunners, the ranks of the community, you know. And OMG Waffle is just another proof of it. There's a lot of people just discovering the game after all these years after its release. There's so many games, the market is so saturated, you know, a lot of games do get lost and not played on release, and they get played years later. So Waffle, thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you're finding my content useful, and welcome to the community, OMG Waffle. Welcome. We are the wholesome bunch here, and in general, SnowRunner players are wholesome people. So welcome, my man. Welcome. Yesterday was a wonderful warm candlelight in otherwise darker. Thanks for having a wonderful community. Thank you, Travis, and thank you for joining up yesterday. We have 20 people in the lobby, which was crazy, and there was many more that wanted to join. So we could easily, I think, push like 20s to 30s in terms of server, but yeah, hardware does not allow it. Yanis, hello. Redbeard, hello. Wheel Hub, Ira, Cetix, hello guys, welcome. You're not wholesome, you're a menace to us. I actually am. You did your first overloading in my life in Scandinavia? Nice. What kind of overloading? What was the specs of the... What was the specs of the overloading, Yanis? Felipe, Hey man, I have never played the game until last week. Of course, I'd heard about it in the past, but I never tried it out. It's been a total blast, totally hooked. See, another example of a new player. That's what I mean. A lot of people are still finding SnowRunner. There's a lot of new players joining, so thank you, Felipe, for saying that, and welcome to the community, my man. I'm glad you're enjoying SnowRunner. That's really nice to hear. And Travis, it's been a blast. Hosting you, my man. It's been a blast. 3 garbage containers. Oh, nice. What, on a 2 slot? Was that on a 2 slot, Yanis? Get some fuel. 3 containers on a 2 slot. That's an achievement. Yeah, this community is wholesome. Absolutely, Will Hub. And you know what? You are wholesome. And thank you for renewing your subscription, Will Hub. I really appreciate it, my man. You decided it's worth it to be a little member of our community, and I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Fun fact: diesel engines are made to be operated at a heavy load because of the torque, right? That's because of the high torque, right? The petrol engines cannot produce that kind of torque. I mean, this sign scares me. This sign really scares me. Cuban set switch vehicles to despawn the road sign, so we'll do that. It's worth it. Thank you, Wheel Hub. Your videos were really helpful because I'm only playing on hard mode. It makes way more sense to me. So with your guides, it's being less harder. Thanks all the way from Brazil. Thank you, Felipe. Thank you, my man. Really kind words. I'm glad you're finding them helpful. Tamika, hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream, Tamika. We're drilling for good times. Absolutely, drilling for good times. Also need to think of bringing the other vehicles from the other map back to the garage now. When does the new season come to PTS? Good question. I thought it was gonna be last week or maybe this week. It's still not too late for this week, so it still might happen. But it has to happen this month. It has to happen this month. So it will be the month of April. Just don't know which day exactly. Great Moto 10 video. Have you watched it already, Tomika? Nice. I included a little, you know, a little section. You know how you appreciate driving to desert at the sunset with some synth wave or retro wave. So I've included that for you, Tomika. Special order, my man. Horsepower is how fast you hit the wall. Torque is how far you take the wall with you. Nice one, Travis. I'd like to apologize for not showing up in the Mototown stream. A little embarrassed from the bus race last time. No, Ira, don't be. No embarrassment there. No embarrassment. We had a full server last night, Ira, so that was a new record for our little Mototown community. But yeah, Ira, don't apologize. There's always next time. I can barely wait to know what vehicles are for the next season. Yeah, and the region, I don't know if you guys saw, I posted 2 new screenshots for the new season 18. It's a community post in my YouTube channel. Yeah, looking like it's looking spicy. It's looking good. The more areas of the map or the region they reveal it, the more I'm confident that it's not only like little beach that is a cool area and the rest of the region is just samey. It's actually the more areas they reveal it via these screenshots, it just makes me really confident that it's gonna be a very unique season again, and I'm up for that. You guys know I'm up for that. We got to get you on the iron and coal supply for the steel beams, so you know how it's done. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate Critic getting it done for me, but I kind of wanted to experience that with you guys, like load loads of metal beams and get it done. But you know, there's time for me to experience everything, so we'll get that done. And then there's house building, and then there's race car building, and then there's a hot rod building, and then there's Terra, and then there's so much more, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to what's in store for the Mototown. It cost me 50k repairs for everything for the last session. Yeah. We earn all money. We earn all that money and he spent it on the demolition derby. You posted those 2 new screenshots that I immediately went to Epic's storefront to make sure PTS was up to date. Yeah, no, this is just Tabor teasing us again, you know, they're saying, oh, you know, PTS soon, and then they just giving us some screenshots. So definitely doing a good way of hyping things up, right? We're getting a Quebec resume video soon. Yeah, absolutely. Once I finish Quebec, we'll get the Quebec resume. Absolutely, Cedix. You're spot on, my man. You're spot on. Next region might have Pirates of the Caribbean kind of vibe. Yeah, will go well with my new game that I play, or the new game that I like called Windrose, also pirate theme. Hello, SnowRunner friends. Hello, Bernd. Welcome to the stream, Bernd. How are you doing, my man? Hopefully your day is going well. All right, yaddy yaddy yaddy, all the way to the quarry. Also, what is this? Padera and Earth Roamer. So we'll take those to the shore, or to the, not shore. What is this place called again? Harbor. And then we need to take both of the Mercedes and the Zix. And then we need to take Burlac. So there's a lot of tidying up to do, only because it's a hard mode, guys. Only because it's hard mode. So you know what? Let's deal with these suckers now. You know, nah, actually let's prioritize. I can do, if I fail to bring some vehicles back, I can do that on the old, you know, off the stream kind of thing. Let's get the 100% mark ticked off. I'm sitting here at work watching your stream. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing really good, Bernd. I'm doing really, really good, my man. Hopefully you can say the same about you. Tell it in the resume be like 5 out of 10 too much eyes. You already know. Do you have access to my Google Docs, Felix? Do you have access to my Google Docs, my man? It will be interesting to see how the votes turn out, right? For the 4 regions. So don't forget to cast your votes, guys. Yukon, Maine, Washington, or Glades. What are we doing next? We're not including Tennessee or Scandinavia, because those are my least favorite, so they can be at the very end of the queue, you know? They can be the crumbs at the end. What is the fastest truck on the tarmac? Tega? No, Kenworth W990. Kenworth W990 with a highway gearbox. It does, I think it does 128 kilometers per hour, if I'm not mistaken, which equates to 75 miles per hour, probably. Okay, we're gonna overload these drilling equipment. That's why we're taking the big boy around there. Overload the poop out of it. I'm quite amazed, to be honest. Bernd saying he's watching the stream at work. I'm quite amazed how people can do that. I thought 70 mph is 120 kilometers an hour. But my calculations might be off. Would I get to see some tractor action if we if we do Glades? Of course, because there's farming, so I have to do tractor action. Overload the poop out of it, exactly, Tamika. You know it. Like, if you just join the stream and I say something random like that, guys, it's just me with my scuffed sentences. So, you know, never mind me. For those who've been here a while, you guys just don't take any notice. It's just like, yeah, he said poop. He said overload the poop. I picked Glades just to make you farm, buddy. You guys... Actually, farm can be quite chill, right? Can you tip over while doing farming? Probably not. Hold my beer, though. You're out of here. Wish I could. Lol, I'm on Archon converting most of my chemistry benches into pure cement productions. Grinding away, Horde. Grinding away. Hello, buddy. I picked Yukon for you to suffer more. Yeah, you guys don't go. Oh, which one? That says Sailors Club Hotel. Interesting. Dodgy establishment. You guys didn't go like, oh, which one Telemenace would enjoy the most? I wanna give him joy and happiness. No. Which one will make him suffer? Which one will make him lose his mind? Yeah, vote for it. Power. That's how you guys work. That's your train of thought. You have to do something very stupid to tip while farming. Yeah, that would be... Hold my beer, Ira. Hold my beer. Rear-wheel drive farming only. Oh my god, Tomika. Picked Yukon just because I'm also doing that one at the moment. Oh, nice, Reiko. Welcome, welcome back to the stream, Reiko. Thank you for renewing your membership as well, Reiko. Hello, hello. Reiko, you've been MIA in the recent Motortown streams. You missed out on a bunch of fun, my man. You misunderstand. You kick ass so much. We want to challenge you. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, is that how it is, Tomika? Backtracking. How do I change my bot? I don't think you can. Neptune, hello, buddy. Rear wheel drive in a more. Oh no, thanks. That's a step too far. American trucks only in Yukon? That could be. Yeah, that could be fairly. That could be fairly okay, actually. Luis, no, not Luis. Louis Leon, welcome to the sub. Welcome to the sub. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for the sub. That's what I meant to say. A more no all-wheel drive, no diff lock, no rear-wheel drive. Yeah, no wheels. Screw it, Neptune. No wheels. Scouts only or something. Actually, scouts only. That's what JJ is doing, or he was doing before he stopped. Struck, hello. Neptune, hello, guys. A more twin steer only. But that's not doable. I have to think about things like, you know, how do we tow high saddle trailers? How do we, you know, how do we deal with the crane situations? So the challenge has to be still workable, you know? Because rear wheel drive is not a limitation. You can still do all the tasks. It's just going to be a lot harder. Sadly, a bit less time for gaming recently because of work. I'll try to join Motortown stuff when I'm available again. Oh, nice. Actually, it's good to be busy, Reiko, so I'm glad your work picked up. That's good. It's not sadly. I mean, we have to work to earn a living, right? So it's good to have work. It would be a lot worse to be unemployed and think where the next paycheck is coming from, you know? How are you doing, Struck? Welcome to the stream. JJ is back on Scouts only. He's just not streaming it. Oh, okay. More episodes now until his internet improves. Understand. Understand, Tamika. Okay. Okay. Loud and clear. Chevy CK1500 only. Yes, good point. Someone has to pay the bills, right? Absolutely, Reiko. Absolutely. I'm doing a Kola Peninsula and it's killing me. I had to pull out the Zig612H. Wait till you get to a more, Neptune. Wait till you get to a more, my man. I mean, Cola's pretty okay. I don't want to misquote my stuff, but I believe we finished it in like, I want to say 8 streams, maybe 6. Only a few bits are difficult in Cola. Once you like figure out the shortcuts on ice, you're booking it. The very last mission, yeah, that can be a bit more challenging. Yukon, I did C500 only and it was really good. I recommend the single truck challenge of Yukon, but make sure you pick a good truck for it. I don't know about that one, to be honest. It's a good challenge. I agree, Tamika, but it's... I like a bit of variety. I need to at least have, like, I don't know, 5 trucks or something to change between. That's why I think rear wheel drive challenge will be really good. Shame there's no front wheel drive only trucks. I mean, there's CAT's 745C, but it still has all wheel drive, so only when you disable all wheel drive it has front wheel drive, so yeah, once you learn Cola it's gonna be way better. Neptune for sure. Yeah, Google them, yeah. Google the shortcuts. Google the shortcuts. Okay, drilling. Here we go. I wonder if I can get W90 to work in Yukon. About to try it right now. I mean, if you like pain, Reiko. I just had a sort of little wave another brain wave yesterday, Tomika. I know the one too many. I usually have 0, so I had 2. So I had another brain wave yesterday. What will I do once I fully caught up with the seasons and I'm only just waiting for you know, this new seasons to drop every 3 months or so? What will I do then? How will we fill Tuesdays and Thursdays, guys? Is it roadcraft? Shall I do a full playthrough of expeditions? Shall I do another full playthrough of Mudrunner? Shall I do another full playthrough of spin tires? Like, I was kind of throwing these ideas around in my head yesterday, so I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. It'll be emptiness in our hearts, right? Yeah, Tomika, I was thinking about that as well. Maybe like just do whole roadcraft co-op. But I would have some like trusty people who can be there every Tuesday, Thursday and like dedicate 4 hours of their time. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple of them on substitution bench, but like 3 people who are there, like obviously who's been part of the community as well. I want good people that are in Discord, that I know they're solid. You know, no trolling, stuff like that. So, but that would require some commitment from you. But yeah, I was thinking about that as well, Tamika, which is a solid idea. Forza's coming soon, yeah. But thing is, Forza will be a good game to play, like I'm playing Windrose at the moment, right? So Forza will be good to play like once a week, twice a week maximum. But they still have to have our core audience interest at in first place, which is you know, the off-road trucking games. So no Ryzen on the Dozer, yeah, no. K-Tex, thank you for the sub. Yeah, but Tomika, can you commit though? Or you signing yourself up for the bench? What about Mechanic Simulator? Isn't that boring? Wheel Hub? Who said it? Somebody said that Expeditions is boring. I mean, I think Mechanic Simulator is more boring. It's just me unbolting the parts, right? Or Mechanic Simulator is more than meets the eye. I will never end on the Telly's bench. You would be honored to be on a bench, said Cedix. You'll be honored. What trucks do you recommend for Cola? I remember taking Burlak, which is a scout/truck, to Cola, and it was doing God's work for those little missions, for the icy paths. It's amazing. But just take trucks that are capable. Don't like shoot yourself in the foot by taking weak trucks. I don't know, just whatever you like, really. The bigger the better. Expedition seems to be better bet for the off-road setting. True. The only thing with Expeditions is that the numbers would like tank a lot. Even with roadcraft, but with Expeditions even more, because a lot of people are not finding interesting. So I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of options to weigh up. You said no bad influence in your stream. Maxim is 50% looking what's wrong with the... Oh, Mechanic Simulator is 50% looking at what's wrong with the car and 50% screwing screws. Yeah. Yeah, I played what was the one? Is it 2019? The one before the current one. I know the new one's coming out, but there's I think 2019 I played, and it's, yeah. It gets long in the tooth very quickly. Expeditions has some very, very cool trucks. It has some cool trucks, but also a lot of trucks are like... A lot of trucks in Expeditions are like Toys R Us looking, which I don't like. Obviously, you can change the appearance somewhat better now than you could when the game was new, but yeah. There's some. I like the Ford packs and I like the little. Is it Shiba or something like that? It's called. That's really cool. Shiba Dart, I think it's called. That's a nice hat you're wearing. Thank you, Marco. Welcome to the stream. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Oh my god, I remember the original roller coaster, like on a Windows 98 or something. Oh my god. Planet Coaster, that's the modern one. Planet Coaster, and then there's Zoo Planet, I think it's called, Tamika. That's pretty cool if you like animals. It has so much content, and it's like good for. I know your creativity has no bounds, Tamika. I've seen it in your builds, whether it's Mototown or Pirate Cove. I know you like your creativity, and those kind of games are right up your street. Yeah, if you like animals, that one's really cool. The animals are super well done. I remember I loaded up in the game and I just like observed the animals in their pen, just behaving. I love building. It's so much fun. Yeah, I could tell. Tamika. You should play Satisfactory if you haven't tried it yet already. OMG Waffle, I have tried it. I think we've done 2 or 3 streams of Satisfactory. While it's fun, but in the later game it gets overwhelming for me. My brain cannot compute with the amount of crafting you have to do there. And as I said, touched up on previously, there's calculators in the game, which basically indicates there's going to be a lot of like math that need to be done, how much stuff you need to craft and stuff. It's a little bit more of a chore for me than enjoyment, to be honest, but I get that it's a good game, and I get why a lot of people do enjoy it. Ten out of 10 name. Yep. Prehistoric King. There's another one where you're a dinosaur called The Isle. Very similar to if you ever played a game called Wolf Quest, where you have to literally live as a wolf and die as a wolf and have like wolf babies and hunt deer and follow scent. Wolf Quest 3. So there's a similar one with the dinosaurs called The Isle. How about Saber's Texas Commando? Yeah, FPS shooters are not my jam. FPS shooters are not my jam. Yeah, drop a few clips in the server. I'm curious what that game is, because I played Jurassic World Evolution 2. I haven't played the newest one, but yeah, that could be interesting. I love your suggestions, guys. Keep them coming. You know, we'll crack that shell at some point. Like, honestly, I'm really surprised to see that was that you who said yesterday that Mototown recently having better turnout in terms of views than SnowRunner, and that's for me just mind-boggling. It means there's a big correlation between Mototown and SnowRunner players. There's a big overlap. One game I really look forward to is Zarya. Oh yeah, I've covered Zarya I think twice or 3 times on my channel. Yeah, there's a lot of good comments for that one. It's like a little top-down SnowRunner basically, with a little mission structure. Yeah, that looks good. But the developers already said like we're not looking for funding or anything like that. There's like, I think they said 3 or 4 people creating the game on their own time, after work, on the weekends, you know, just on a spare time. So they're basically not going all in, and they said it will take how long it will take. They're not looking for a publisher to rip them off financially, you know. So it might be a while till it gets released, but yeah, it's looking good. They're gonna take their time with it, which is also a good. There's no publisher deadlines for them, so they can polish the game. That looks really cool. Yukon leading at the moment. What the hell? Washington got overtaken. Tamika, your rear-wheel drive might have to wait for a little bit. Tomika is now creating a new account. 2 new Google accounts just to vote. No ideas, guys. No ideas. I'm not swaying this vote because I'm gonna get blamed again for being dictator. Yes, Motown's stream achieved more than 60 viewers. I think it was 73 at one point, Will. How about check the analytics? It peaked at 73 at one point. Very, very briefly, but it did. Another thing I'm kind of keen to try out maybe one Friday is connect a wheel and do some more BMG. Because there's only a single video I did on BMG, but there was a lot of people who are like, oh my god, I can't believe you're playing this, you should stream this, you should play this, you should try that mod, you should try that career mode. It's like, oh, people are actually engaging with this. Yeah. Telehandlers in Yukon, exactly. Oh my god, Tomika and Nico or whoever else plays roadcrafts. I'm pressing A all this time on the downhill to pull the handbrake on. You know my Motown brain has been wired in. I was pressing A button to put the handbrake on. My poor Motown brain is kicking in. The car game has even has a SnowRunner DLC pack, yeah, for the SnowRunner trucks. For me, there's a lot of games. To be honest, I hated I dunked on Expedition so hard when it came out, but it wasn't. It came from a good place, and you all know it because we all wanted a good game, a good sort of experience. And when it didn't deliver, I dunked on that game so hard. I released quite a few videos like just hating on it. And you know, I would do it all over again because I think a lot of things needed to be said out loud. But they actually got Expeditions to a decent stage. There's a lot more. They you know, improved the mini games that everybody hated. They basically improved on a lot of things that people wanted. They introduced a sort of almost a manual gearbox at the end. So who played the Expeditions recently, you see it, like how they improved the gearboxes. They obviously got the drones, which were really cool to go in the tight spaces. Some of the drones could act as a mobile anchors, so you could like place them on a rock cliff and winch yourself. Like some really cool additions. The portable bridges, the daisy chain ropes. There's a lot of things they introduced and made the game actually quite enjoyable now, but a little too late, man. A little too late. One more lesson: not to release your stuff undercooked. Like, never release your stuff when it's not ready to be released, because people will lose interest. People have millions of other titles to move on. They will not hang about 2 years to fix your game. And it's such a pity, man. Such a pity. The Hub of Gaming. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Tella, will you make your... Oh my god, the container went flying. Will you make your prehistoric kingdom? They apparently add baby dinos on... PK baby dinos. I don't know what that is. Pressing LB plus one twice. Yeah. Trying to engage in autopilot. Yeah, I know, Nico. You know, man. You know. Yes, you even made a video saying that Expeditions became worthwhile. Yeah. And I stand by it. You know. I stand by it, and I do want to play it. Whether it's gonna be sort of off stream kind of content. Maybe we'll see. Like maybe just my own to enjoy on my Steam Deck or whatever, you know, but it's definitely worthwhile. Now, it's definitely worthwhile. It's just a shame that they were too late with it. They were absolutely too late with it, and players didn't wait, and no one's playing it. No point to make any more content. Like last couple of regions for Expeditions were amazing. Literally go into the underground caves and stuff like that. Use your little trucks to get in there, squeeze through the rocks, crevices, drones. It's just they made that sense of the adventure that I always wanted to have. They made it happen. Kumar, hello buddy, welcome to the stream. No, Expeditions officially officially stopped developing for it, so there's no comeback to be made, guys. There's no that's it. That horse been taken behind the barn, guys. That is it. You can still play it and enjoy it years after, but it will not get any new content. Oh my god, I've tried that Wheel Hub. That is a terrible game. That is a terrible game. Wasn't that Aerosoft again? Wasn't developer Aerosoft, or they were just a publisher? That is yeah, that was a terrible game. Where are you going? Not that way? Is it on the harbor? No, it is that way. Trying to confuse me again. Oh, you mean go like that way? I don't know, man. I think it's easier to go over the ice. That's just like a lot of skidding without. Probably the same, really. Maybe a little bit quicker the other way, but I'm committed now, so that's fine. What's in the what in the shipping container going on there? Yeah, don't ask, guys. It's fine. What trucks are you hoping to see in the season? Honestly, it's there's never any point to do any predictions like that. There's no hints, so it's impossible to get any predictions. I just hope for a few more smaller vehicles like Actros, that kind of size, you know, 4x4s or 6x6s. I'm down for those, but not as small as Ford F-750 or Crocodile or anything like that, you know. Still trucks that can do trucking, you know, like Mercer, maybe Mercer K520. Yangsu type trucks, yeah, Yangsu type trucks. Give us good content. T-Tix, one might say I'm dragging it out. One might say I'm dragging it out, my man. That was like, see that pit there? That was so well designed, but we only had one mission there. That's, you know, there's whoever did the mission drop-offs and whoever did the design of those maps, they were not working together. Because whoever like had to physically design and create that festival going on there, they hoped it's gonna be used a lot more in the game. We literally had one mission down there. So whoever put all the elbow grease and worked hard on it to create it, the guy who was scheduling the missions or dropping the mission points, he's like, one mission will do there. And like underappreciated, right? Tell me I'm right, guys. Oof. I bumped off the rock on the left and I almost like yeeted myself. That would not be a good time. No eating happening today. We're gonna have a clean stream today, right, guys? The camera, stop wiggling about. I can't see anything. Wiggly camera. Can't see nada. What is the next Mercedes pack? Oh, so yeah, when season 18 launches, give it a month and a half, and then they'll drop another Mercedes pack. It's a basically mid-season standalone DLC. It's a tradition. They always drop it in the same release window. The Pacific Drive might be cool for a total of 2 streams. Yeah, but that's a longer game, Wheel Hub. That's a longer game. I've tried it once it released, like day 1. I was playing it on a laptop, I remember. I was streaming from the laptop. It did not... The GPU was red hot. It did not like that game even on the lowest of settings. So obviously I'm on a better hardware now, so that's something might be worth revisiting for, because a lot of people... You know, I have quite a few folks who play SnowRunner added me on Steam as a friend, and you can see what they play, and you go in the Pacific Drive, and there's quite a few of you that has either played or won Pacific Drive, so that might be a good sort of correlation between those two types of audience. Yukon winning over Washington. Come on, guys. I already offered cola and popcorn for this. I want to see my favorite streamer suffer. Nice one, Jan. Nice one. Front wheel drive Yukon inbound. Are there any features from old games, spin tires, MudRunner that you wish to were in SnowRunner? Yes, tire inflation. Tire inflation and water depth. So in the old MudRunner game, and I'm sure it was in a spin tire, you could literally go into a map and check out how deep is the puddle of water. So tire inflation, which was already in spin tires, and water depth mechanics, similar to what Expedition Roadcraft has now, but Roadcraft is actually a downgrade from what spin tires had. Kind of pointless, so yeah. Hey, it's Mr. Cubes. Hello, Mr. Cubes. Good morning. Heard a lot of good things about a Pacific Drive. Yeah. What is it like? It's a vehicle builder, so you literally, your vehicle is your world. Like without it, you're nothing. You get to step outside the vehicle, collect materials and stuff like that, but your vehicle is your. Imagine like a cross between Back to the Future, like that DeLorean, but just like the station wagon version. It's a little bit futuristic, a little bit retro. You have to like hand beat the panels, craft bumpers, repair everything, and it's like a roguelite in a way, but it's a story-driven one. I'm not the person to sell that game to you the most because I literally played it for 4 hours, I think 3 hours even. So, but I'm looking. That's definitely on my list to get back to. Didn't they add water thing in the American Wilds in MudRunner? Did they? Did they? I'm not sure. Actually, I haven't played the American Wildlands, you know, the US truck expansion and map. You're rubbing off on the community. I just saw someone live streaming SnowRunner with a flip counter. We know Tele is the real deal. Also, I was watching Neighbor stream yesterday, and he had Samir and Pawa. So I don't know whether it's a coincidence or, you know, how did that work, but that's pretty hilarious that he has Samir and Power now. More power! Okay, turn. Well, failed to turn. I'm not home, I'm on the phone. So Cuban, so Padera is not gonna be available, guys, because Cuban cannot tune in onto 2 devices now. Exposed. Ooh, actually, yeah, Pacific Drive is gonna be good content since it's like kind of horror survival. Yeah, it is a bit of a horror, Nico. I remember playing it and there's this loud, like, droning sound outside, and this is like these weird things flying. It's like, and then you have the hosts. Is it the hosts? You know, the charcoal looking silhouettes on the road. Is like, yeah, can definitely gives you creepy vibes. Wait, what is that sign, guys? What is that sign? I think he needs to go to needs to call himself an ambulance. Are those do those signs actually exist? Who lives in Canada? Is that a perfectly triangle shaped ice in his? Sorry guys, I have to take this. Sorry about that, guys. I voted for Washington rear-wheel drive. Yeah, it's not winning, is it, Cuban? It's not winning. So yeah, perfectly triangle-shaped icicle right there. First time seeing Menace without headphones. Yeah, guys, I have ears. Guys, I have ears. Can you believe that? That's a worker with a headlamp. Yeah, looks like it, Henry. Watch out for killer icicles. No, that was just a dealership called said the vehicle is ready for collection, so it's in for a service. Ear menace, I know. Ears exposed. Nothing prepares you for your ears. Yeah. Imagine if I took my headphones off and I had like the most biggest ears in the world, like elephant size, actually fitting when I'm driving an elephant. That would be pretty funny, right? Nothing wrong with having big ears, but it would be still comical value. See you guys. Oh, Cuban, you going? All right, Mr. Cubes. Have a good rest of your day, my man. Don't forget to drop that like button on your way out, Cubes. We would say Dobby is a free elf. Oh my god, Harry Potter. Oh, Tamika, have you seen they remaking, or not remaking, but they're releasing new Harry Potter, but obviously not with the Daniel Radcliffe because he's old as hell now. Like there's a new kid doing it, but it's not gonna be like a spin-off with a different wizard. He will be Harry Potter. Have you seen that? That's gonna be weird. I hate when they do that. Telephone, yeah, exactly, Tegan. Welcome to the stream, Tegan. Cargo containers face through some bits, like this tree, look. It phases through. But some of the bits do not phase through, and you actually get them knocked off. Yeah, it's not gonna be the same. I'll stick to classics. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why could I not go on top of that? Realize there's a massive boulder in the way. That's why. You silly elf. Yeah. No, don't detach the trailer. That's the last thing you do. Pum 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 pum. Okay, perfect. Power! I wonder, is this a little bit too ambitious? Yeah, I think a little bit too ambitious. We'll go around. Health and safety. Nice one, Marco. Do you love the B130 Zil? The step? Yeah, I do not. I think that thing is terrible. What the?
Kenya 9640 donated 69 Hong Kong dollars through
Nico.
What if Phasmophobia together stream greater than 3 also haven't done this for a bit, so hold my funny number 69 Hong Kong dollars through
hold me funny number. I'm gonna catch it.
Phasmophobia together stream greater
hold
than
the funny
3
number.
also haven't done this for a bit, so hold my funny number tell ETHX 3.
Thank you, Nico. Much appreciated. So I have some confessions to do after this message. By the way, Nico, huge thank you for that. Much appreciated, my man. You are the most generous soul I know. Right. So about that message, some of you go up the other way. Okay, CTX, we'll try. Actually, I only been down that way. I never been up that way, so we'll give it a go. I don't know if Elephant can do it. The crane bullshittery is really, yeah. We're all about the crane bullshittery. So here goes nothing. So some of you who might have been with the community for a while knows that I absolutely hate scary movies. I hate scary games. Power! Power! We need all of the power we'll have. So I'm absolutely scared and like terrified of... I'm a scaredy cat basically when it comes to scary games and scary movies. Like all the jump scares and everything gives me like a very uncomfortable sensation. Saying that, maybe I should come out of my comfort zone and play some scary games, because there's some good scary games out there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just a quick roundup of comments. What do you guys think? Like maybe one Friday, you know, we just tune in. You know what's the last scary game I played and completed it? There's also some VODs somewhere for that. It was Alien Isolation, and that's like not the scariest game out there by any stretch of imagination, but I was bricking it, guys. I was shitting myself the entire time I was streaming. It got easier towards the end because you kind of like know the patterns, what the alien can do and stuff, like where it can pop out from the duct vents and stuff like that. But like the first like 4 hours I was shitting it, guys. Absolutely. So don't many you will hear many grown men squealing for Phasmophobia. Is it that bad? So yeah, so we have to like, if we were down that route, I have to like I wonder if that's a shortcut here. Yeah, we'll go. So we have to kind of like break it in easy, you know. Can't go to the most scary game. We need to do like Resident Evil or something before we jump onto that one, you know. You know what I mean, guys? But yeah, Alien Isolation it's not scary. It kind of have its jump scares and stuff, but I was shitting it, guys. Absolutely shitting it. Yeah, screw you, container. Make your own way down there. Time to jump into the deep end and really hit that phobia. Last of Us Part 2 would be good. Yeah, Last of Us it's a sort of narrative game. I don't know if it's undoubtedly it's a good game, but I don't know whether it's be a good stream game. You know what I mean, guys? And you know, absolutely, I watched one streamer, a fairly famous streamer, try Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time, and literally, like 5 dudes came into the chat on the first episode and spoiled the ending immediately. Like obviously they got banned or whatnot, but like how crappy is that? That's why story kind of games are like, I know you guys wouldn't do that, but there's also there's a chance of some rando joining and saying, oh, you know, this and this happens at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's like that's the whole game leading up to it, right? I'm not even gonna say it out loud in case some of you planning to play it, but you know what I mean. I don't like horror games because a lot of times it's jump scares. Yeah, cheap jump scares maybe like not ideal. But holy crap, Nico, thank you very much for that. 69 Hong Kong dollars. Thank you very much, Nico. Hello, Don. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing, my man? Good morning. I would argue RE is more scary. Oh, really? Depends which RE. Like the Village can be scary, especially if you play the Village, you know when you have to open the doors to the basement, you know, this typical like American horror movie basement, and it's dark and you have to descend there and there's like noises. Oh, I mean, I played a bit of Village and I'm like, nope, not playing anymore, because I thought it's gonna be like a classical, you know, Resident Evil, but that was like a scary Resident Evil. You doing good, Don? Glad to hear, buddy. Glad to hear. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you brew yourself some strong coffee. SnowRunner can be scary. I stepped outside and found a truck loading up concrete blocks down the street, and the dude is sitting on a little jump seat on the side of the crane. Never realized that. That could be a scary place to work, right? Thank you, John. Will check it out on the truck spotting thing. It's brewing, nice. Watch a horror movie once on a remote mountain cabin with a dodgy reception. Hashtag never again. I can imagine. I can imagine. And I took tomorrow off because it's my kids have a PD day, so I can't exactly allow yourself these things done. Exactly. Anyone else keeps losing audio? Guys, are we losing audio, or is just Travis losing audio? We need to squash these bugs. Audio's fine. Shh, cutscene. Days Gone is a very underrated zombie game. No audio. No audio lost. Okay, yeah, it's you, Travis. Maybe audio drivers or something. Try and restart it. Ooh, cutscene. What I'm missing here is helicopter landing on a pad. Well, goddamn. What are we at, boys and girls? What we're at? 97. Menace, there is also my truck game developed by Christian. He has a channel on YouTube. Absolutely, Wheel Hub. And if you want to check my channel, Wheel Hub, I made at least 2 long-form videos about it. But he kind of stopped developing that game at the stage where, like, the physics were on point in that game. Like, the maps were nothing, just wastelands, but the physics were really good. Tire physics, like all the rock physics, loose cargo physics, that was everything was on point. And then he released the last update, which was maybe a year ago, where your trucks can get damaged, like similar, like imagine BMG but just light version, so it doesn't like fully crumble, but like some bits get bent and stuff like that. And now it's been a year since the last update, so he has never released anything else. So I think he stopped developing it. But yeah, my truck game, I've checked it out a few times. Yeah, Washington's gonna even lose a second spot soon. Maine's coming for Washington. I believe you can, and that's one more prime example. When there was a community vote on Focus forums, Yukon was the 3rd most voted for map in terms of how people enjoy them. 3rd, guys. So better than, so let's say Amor and Kola was, Amor was the best, Kola was 2nd. 3rd was Yukon. Better than British Columbia. Like, how? Better than Maine. Better than Austria. Better than, I don't know, what else? Season 17 wasn't out then, but better than Quebec? Like, Quebec wasn't even that high on that list. Yukon is the 3rd favorite map? Blown away. Blown away. Yeah, absolutely. Washington's not winning anytime. Those voters were trolling hard? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. People might like, you know, pain or something. I don't know. Okay. What is next? What did I miss, actually? Days Gone is amazing. Nice. Way too many games to try, exactly. Not enough time. My truck game has nearly perfect physics and off-road driving. Yeah. On the iPad, I have updated to start once to find the thought. Don't know, Travis. Don't know what to say, what to advise, buddy. Yeah, I tried not running my AC and gave up after 2 hours. Is it that humid, Nico? Holy crap. It ain't looking good for 100%. Tell us slow. What do you mean? Ain't looking good. We have plenty of time. Oh, you watched the videos? Nice, nice. We need the suffering content. Yeah, this is too easy. I know. Now there is not yet released game Truck World Australia. Oh my god, it's been in development for so long, and I've tried like the couple of those demos. It's good, but it needs more. It seems very content light. I just hope they don't release it sort of prematurely, you know. Yeah. The Truck World Australia have some physics. Yeah, you have to sometimes take detours through these little puddles and engage difflocks and stuff like that. Yeah. Always 80% humidity. Holy crap. You have a fan as well in your room, right? Blast that on full. I would. How do you keep computer cool in that humidity? Yeah, you probably don't, right? The simple answer is you don't. Where are we? Earthroamer 6 Padera. Wait, so did I get my Kenworth through the... Oh, we did the boonies with the Kenworth. Okay, what is this again? Warren D? Oh yeah, Warren D can do some containers. Yeah. Yeah. We will go my famous route, guys. Wait, out of fuel? Rude. That is absolutely rude. Shortcut time, not again. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine. Drive beyond horizons. Yeah, I haven't checked that one out. I haven't checked that one out yet. Actually, can I cut through here? We love a good shortcut, don't we? It looks easily cuttable. Few Doritos, but yeah, you know, nothing I haven't seen before. I don't know whether that's a shortcut, but it works. Okay. Telecut, exactly. Good old telecut. Has anyone already suggested Are We There Yet? I played it with my friend, maybe 5 or 6 hours. It's a good fun game. That bear randomly popping out everywhere and trying to eat you and your friend is pretty good. Snakes as well. It's like Peak, but with RV added on top of it. What's the last mission? The last mission is for the big oil rig. You're running your suggestions like factor conveyor belt. Good wheel hub. Keep it coming, my man. There must be some hidden jewels in there. Oh no. Forgot to take it out of gear. I literally used Plaid once, I think, this entire time. To recover... well, used it for a mission to recover the elephant. And then it's been pretty much parked up. I think I did a contest with it as well, so twice maybe. Alrighty. So we'll keep the Plaid here. I don't even know why I don't have a roof rack on a Plaid. It's such a weird move. So we'll keep that there. Go pick up the containerinos. The containerinos need to go where? Factory, right? I think so. Yeah. It's pretty easy peasy. Plaid is a nice truck indeed. Indeed it is. Absolute unit of a truck. Platypus. What about roadcraft, guys? What's your thoughts about roadcraft from what you seen or known, or maybe did some digging? Flatbed or a trailer? I mean, flatbed what? Flatbed what, Yanis? Flatbed trailer or flatbed bed? You love roadcraft? Nice, wheel hub. Tamika wheel hub. Look, already a couple of volunteers to do roadcraft co-op. What about Road Kings, guys? I love Roadcraft 2. I'm helping a streamer co-op tonight in Texas. Nice. What's your role in that whole involvement, Tamika? Are you a paver, a sand carrier, maybe a logger? Oh, first time. Nice. Sorry for spamming the idea, but Spin Tires has got the memory lane kind of aura. It does, yeah, it does. Also, Spin Tires Chernobyl DLC. Oof. That's the one I've never played, and I own it, so that might be a cool gig. I'm sure we'll come up with stuff once we fully caught up with all the seasons of SnowRunner, and then we waiting for the new stuff to drop. You're usually a rescue guy? No clue. Gotcha. You're a rescue guy, so you just go rescuing vehicles. Nice. Same like in Mototown, yeah? That's your gig. Tamika Tamika the Rescue. No. Tamika the Rescuer. Road Kings looks good, but we don't have much to see yet. Yeah, and there's not a lot available for the public. So hopefully people keep their sort of expectations in check. Don't expect it to be off-roading in a highway kind of game. You know, the usual stuff. There's a lot of, if you think about ETS and ATS, there are very realistic driving simulators. But just hear me out what I'm saying. So they're very realistic driving. So the driving mechanics, driving the whole truck, how it behaves, stuff like that. It's a very realistic sim. But it's not, it does not reflect what it is like to be a trucker. Does that make sense? All the other, like, truckers' duties are kind of brushed over. And that's where roadcrafts could potentially cash out on. Yeah, yeah, it's coming out this year. We'll help you. Do you think they went a little too quiet on it? Like maybe they need to tease a bit more? They will. They will, Tamika. They just finished the closed. They just finished the closed beta. Which probably a few of you, at least in here, have participated. But obviously not allowed to talk about it. I know Corhon was there because I saw him in a chat. I obviously can't say a lot of things because might get in trouble, but yeah, I think it's there's a niche what some trucking sims are missing out on, and hopefully they'll tap in. The trailer looks so bouncy. It does, yeah. The Road King, yeah, I'm interested to see what the kind of trucks they put in the Road Kings. Is it going to be a mix of trucks from different countries or just American ones? Well, the game is based in south of one of the states of South of America, right? We've seen that from the trailer. So what do you expect to see in that kind of part of the world? What kind of trucks? I agree. As much as I like ATS lacks a passion aspect, feels more bland than SnowRunner. It is very, to be honest, it is very boring. When I was toying with ideas on what else I should include, because SnowRunner is not, there's not enough SnowRunner to keep me going forever, right? It will run out at some points, and I'm exploring with the ideas where to take the channel next. And I've played, I think, 40-50 hours of ETS2, and I think I have 20 hours in ATS. And while the world is beautiful, some of the cities, some of the vistas are beautiful, ultimately, and you guys can disagree and, you know, say I'm wrong, but ultimately, it's a boring game. The most excited parts of ETS 2 and ATS 2 for me, personally, is picking up a trailer and dropping off a trailer. Anything in between the journey, it doesn't feel like a journey. SnowRunner, between every delivery, SnowRunner feels more of a journey. Not always, you know, there's boring stuff in SnowRunner as well, but there's a lot more that defines your journey, your unique journey. In the ETS, it's just boring. It gets a little bit better once you connect all the rigs. You know, I have a manual H shifter and the steering wheel. It gets a little bit more immersive, force feedback, stuff like that. I even bought a eye tracker, so if I turn your head, it looks into the mirrors in game. It gets more immersive, but still, even with all that, all those peripherals, it still felt boring to me. Ultimately, I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Definitely American ones, but from as we see from SnowRunner, there's different. Yeah, AC Coaster, but that one is the Roadcraft is. They already said in their Q&A that this is gonna be a more story-driven game. You will be to extend having some freedom in the game, but it's more story-driven kind of narrative experience. So they're not gonna willy-nilly include like Indian vehicles or the vehicles from South America or vehicles from Europe. They're gonna be staying authentic, you know. Okay. Cargo containers. Audio cutting for Levy as well. Okay, interesting. There's a few people said audio is cutting now. What's up with that? They tried to make it sightseeing part more of experience with the DLCs, right? But I don't know, it's more of a sim than Simcade experience. I feel like ATS or ETS would be good. Like a mandatory, someone wants to... Oh, does impact. Someone wants to get a truck license, right? So you give them 5 hours to play of ETS. And then they can go into theory and practical, you know? Like kind of that kind of vibe, you know? People argue Fight Sim is a boring on the journeys too, but simmers don't play game for constant entertainment to play. They play to feel the immersion. Yeah, true. It's just I'm purely saying it from my perspective. I find it boring, you know. I find Roadcraft boring, and a lot of people do enjoy it. Say it's the best game there is. So it's just I have to understand that this is my opinion. You know, you guys might have totally different experience and opinion. If you already have the pedals, then why not try Forza Horizon 6? Its physics are a bit toned down, but you won't spin out every corner. There's free roam too. I mean, look, I'm not a newbie or alien to Forza Horizon franchise. I played the first 3. While yes, the steering wheel does work, but it's arcadey. I think it's best played with a controller. Playing with the steering wheel, you would be so let's say if you're racing sort of a bit more competitively, people with a controller will be faster than the people with a steering wheel on Forza. It's an arcade racer. It's not a sim. Washington is in 3rd place. Oh no way, really? I've just woken up after the largest night out ever. Owen. Oh my god, the headaches. Yeah, Washington is in a 3rd place. Oh my god, Tamika, that's not happening anytime soon by the looks of things. Okay. Let's try and sneak under the bridge. $61 watching, 93 votes, and only 30 likes. Come on, Chad. Yeah, tell them, Tamika. Kick their butts. Kick their butts, Tamika. They're in a need for a good butt kicking. More likes, yeah. More likes, more power. Wait, how are people bothered to vote for... How are people bothered to vote for... So I get it if you're like, let's say you're watching on a TV or whatever, or you know, you're not touching your keyboard, or you're not next to your phone, you're just like watching it from the distance or in a background, whatever, just chilling, playing other video game. But if you took the effort to hover over the poll and click to vote, surely you can click on a like as well, right? Surely, guys. More fart. Like or you have rear-wheel drive Washington. Exactly. Take my like. Thank you, AC. Wait, AC yesterday... Oi!
At 9:32 donated $2 through Super Chat. Click the like button. Because Discord Dad said so.
Exactly. Click it, guys. You might not listen to your mom, but you listen to Discord Dad. The bigger authority than your mom.
Through Super Chat.
Thank you, Don. Much appreciated.
Because Discord Dad said so.
Also, AC Coaster, was that you yesterday? We was trying to take a picture and you just like rammed into everyone with like your semi. I think that was you near the depot, wasn't it? Rings a bell. Master Don, exactly. Zix. Master Don Zix. Thank you, Don. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you guys for turning out today and watching the final episode of Quebec. I appreciate it. Somebody said 63 of you watching, and I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, guys. Power! It was, but someone hit my trailer while I was stuck on that. Oh, yeah. Them kind of excuses. AC Coaster, what you had to come out with is like, yep, was me, sorry. When you say it's me, but then follow it what with but, not believable, you know. Marix, thank you for the sub. Tamika's farting. Open the window, Tamika. Open the sunroof. Fart is requested. Oh, you taking fart requests now? Holy crap. I even had I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I even had a thumbnail ready for the new season of Washington. Because I really thought it's gonna be Washington that we're gonna play. But you guys saying no Washington. But that's what happened though. It's fine, man. I'm only pulling your leg. Thanks for the fart. Inhale it, Marco. Consumeth the beans. Oh, Mr. Cubes is back. He said see you later. Now he's back, look. Smell of broccoli and eggs. It's funny, I actually mentioned broccoli in my Mode 10 video. Broccoli is a theme. Broccoli in the air. Also, you know what the other thing is like mega, at least for me it works as a mega fart machine. Is the plums, guys. The plums. Eat all of those. Oh my god. Fart machine confirmed. The more you eat magic fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot. Yeah, those are some wise words. No, Washington, I feel betrayed. I know, yeah. I know. Was that Max Verstappen? Yeah. Who knows? If you know, you know. Nico. By the way, Grand Prix is this weekend, isn't it? I think we're back after like 4 weeks of no Formula 1. Definitely Max Verstappen. Nico, you know. But you didn't ask where I was. Oh, where am I? Oh, wait, where are you? Where are you, Cuban? Are you home yet? I think also my left bumper. I think look at the gear shifter. I think my left bumper is on the way out. Actually, it even feels a bit weird. I know I'm like multiple clicking now, but yeah, sometimes you depress it and it goes tripping out. I think my left bumper is on the way out. That's all that Don and Nico, and Tomika, that's all that cruise control left bumper plus Y I'm trying to spam. Your clutch is burnt. Yeah, looks like it's on its way out. Time for a new controller. It could be worse. We'll help. It could be not my clutch, could be my crutch is burnt. Oh, get it? Haha. So funny. Ctix is rolling on the floor laughing. Cube and I, Mr. Cubes, are you in a whiskey glass? Hospital waiting room? Oh, really? What happened, Cuban? The bumper breaks so easily on Xbox controllers. I got a new one. Yeah, Xbox controllers are trash. I got a Razer Wolverine something. I had it for a longest of times, really. So I'm due for a new controller. It lasted me, I want to say 4 years at least. So I'm happy with that. But looks like it's on its way out. That joke was hobbling on one leg. I thought you might, guys, appreciate that. I'm fine, it's Padera. Oh my god, Cuban, you still, even in the hospital waiting room, you're joking. Forget my recommendation. What was your recommendation? No, send me a recommendation. I'm gonna need a new controller because this one was like almost 200 great British pounds, so definitely not feel like spending 200 bucks right now on a controller. Yeah, but I went through so many Xbox controllers because I used to play like World of Tanks quite a lot, so I went through so many of them. And then I bought an Xbox Elite, and that was the biggest garbo in my life because the drift, the thumbstick drift started, then I sent it back, then they sent it back to me, and then the grips start ungluing themselves and coming off, and then the drift started again. It's just the biggest waste of time. Yeah, I know they released version 2, so that's maybe improved, but the first one was absolute garbo. So that's why I went to online, had a look at some reviews, and people were singing praises for the Razer. So it's a lot more expensive, but I think like kind of worth it. G7. What is a G7, Travis? Travis, could you send it to? Guys, can you DM me if Discord? If you're on Discord, can you DM me like if you have a recommendation for a controller? I'm down. I'm in a market for a new controller. Where's Padera today? We're apparently in hospital, and I'm not even joking. Gully Kit KK3 Pro, really good. Oh my god, Nico, could you send that into the DM? I know, guys, I'm asking a lot, but please do this for your uncle Telemenes. £49. Spoken like a true British person. 49 quid, mate. Do you know what I mean? My Elite series lasted about 2-3 years, and drift was extremely minimal, but the LB shoulder button died. Yeah, that's what's dying right now, LB. Was that a first version or the second version you had done? Yeah, G7 is the Logitech steering wheel, isn't it? If you're not on Discord, you should be, yeah. Exactly. Get your asses over to Discord. Oh, Series 2. Yeah, so that's what I mean. I had a Series 1. And maybe they have improved massively with the series. Don't unpack! Hopefully they improved massively with the series too. I'm hoping. It looks like a nice control. Or maybe, guys, I should wait for the Steam controller. But I don't know if I can wait, to be honest. Ferryman, hello! Hello, Ferry. What a nickname. Ferryman. We just came out of the ferry, so thank you for sailing us through the gateway. Moonrunner. Wait, Nico, why are you counting stuff in euros? You are... Tagged me in Discord. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Muchas gracias. Wait, you tagged me in Discord? What does that mean, you tagged me in Discord? I don't know where to go. To check... You DM'd me, right? Hopefully you DM'd me. Okay, I'll check it out after the stream. Yeah, so hopefully Series 2 is better. Maybe I should check out Series 2. Cheers from Australia. Welcome, Ferryman. Isn't it like super late in Australia at the moment, Ferryman? Thank you for joining the stream. I believe it's your first time, right? In a general chat. Guys, you are making me drive with one hand. You know what that means? Oh, okay. That looks like a really neat controller. What's that minus and plus? Is that for audio? That's for audio, Nico? That looks good. I like it. I like the D-pad. Because mine is a wired one. Thank you, Wilhelm. Mine is wired one. It's pretty worn out. It says it's been like four years and stuff. But like stuff like these things are like magnetic, interchangeable, stuff like that. So it's like really good controller. And the D-pad you can change it to, if you're playing fighting games, you can put the one where you can go like easily on a, you can go like diagonally easily, but it's all like it fits with magnets and stuff. Pretty cool. See, like one of my thumbnails is, because I used to play Apex Legends quite a lot, so one of the thumbnails is a lot taller for like precision and stuff. And also like the paddles and stuff. Paddles and then paddles here. And then there's little switches at the back, so if you're not playing racing games and you don't need like the full travel, you can like put that and just only travels a little bit for the shooters. And then if you're playing racing games, you need full control of gas and stuff. You can like put the full. So it's like really good controller, but yeah, it's very expensive. My partner is French. Oh, fair enough, Nico. Thank you for tagging me. I will check out your suggestions in after the stream. We'll do some shopping. Almost midnight in Australia. Yeah, I know. It's basically an options button. Oh, okay. It's compatible with Switch, PC, Bluetooth, Android. So all of it basically. Most important thing is it has holo effect, which means joystick will never drift. Oh, that's what I'm after. Although this one hasn't drifted after all these years, so that's a bonus. What has Tamika sent to me? A GameStar G7. That looks like an official Xbox controller. That looks pretty cool. Do they do them in black? No, white. That looks pretty cool, to be honest. Also, Hall effect or holo effect, whatever you call it. And it has back buttons. That's a nice one. That's actually a nice one, Tamika. Let's have a look what Travis said. Oh, Travis is also a game, sir. So that's just a different. So that's just a different one to what Tomika has. Interchangeable fascia. Also, all of them are little buttons at the back. Oh my god! Look where I've driven when I'm not. Where I've driven when I'm not looking, guys. That's what happens. This is how I drive. Thank you for those suggestions, guys. I will certainly check them out a bit more thoroughly. Mucking G, hello. New Razor Wolverine is amazing. Yeah, this is mine is. Oh no, this is a Razor Wolverine Ultimate. Apparently, keep your eyes on the road. I know. Well, luckily we're. Oh, we're nowhere near. I thought we arrived. Oh my god. Successfully failed. Show us how you drive. Yeah, I just showed. Holy crap.
At
just made more work for myself.
$2 Canadian through Super Chat. Show us how you drive a.
Sent you a black one too? Okay, thank you. Definitely showed you how I drive, and now I have nothing to recover it with. Crap. Absolute crap. Okay. Jump in a plaid. PlayStation controllers are the absolute worst for the stick drift. We have 5 of them and 3 of them are drifting. Oh, really? So avoid PS5 like plague.
At Cuban.53 donated $2 Canadian through Super Chat. Show us how you drive a.
Just check the price on the controller. I showed this 100. Oh, nice. Nice. Brand new. Perfect. You did do them in the black version, Nico, as well? Wait, that's not a gas station. Thank you, Cuban, for the 2 Canadian. Thank you very much. Wait, guys, just to understand, what does $2 Canadian buy you? Can you tell me? Can you tell me 3 things that $2 Canadian can buy you? Maybe let's talk in maybe let's talk in McDonald's prices. Does that buy you like a cheeseburger, a small double, a donut? Oh, nice. 8 brand. McDonald's coffee? Okay, not bad. So you can buy like you can get like a little flat white for the $2 Canadian. Tim Hortons coffee? Nice. Because I know, and probably Ferryman will confirm this, I'm pretty sure in Australia, of $2 Australian will not buy you coffee at McDonald's, right? Pretty sure it won't. Wait, Nico, how many Hong Kong dollars does coffee cost in McDonald's? 3 super chats. No way, that's what I thought, Ferryman. Probably like more like 5 Australian bucks, right? 4 cubes. Did someone say cookies? The cookie man is here. AKA Marco. 21 Hong Kong dollars for the coffee at McDonald's. Gotcha. Oh, for the medium is 4 Australian dollars. Diet, so yeah, diet sucks, absolutely. Yeah, me too, Tamika. I'm like not celery. I'm like carrots usually, carrots and like a bit of hummus or something, just to mix it up. Combo makes hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream. What's up, guys? We're just finishing this region. Couple of missions left. Welcome to the stream, my man. You're rapid menace, yeah, sometimes. What's up, doc? That's what I say when I go to doctors. Combo. I have biscuits now. Biscuits are the worst. You want that big cookie the size of your head, you know? Chocolate chip and all. That's what you want. Biscuits is just something to have with a cup of tea, if you're British. Okay, Plaid to the rescue for the last time. And then we'll park it in a garage, safe and sound. I have doubts whether this Plaid has a top engine. I have doubts right now. Makes you want to drink a liter of water? It's good. Coffee, then followed up with water. That's the best way to enjoy coffee. Dehydrate yourself and then hydrate yourself. Also, what is this gearbox on a Plaid? Interesting. That day I must dip for a while. I have an appointment with my GP. I hope the stream goes well. Ira, thank you very much. I do hope we finish Quebec, and next time you see us, we'll be in a brand new region. Maybe Yukon, maybe something else. We'll see. We'll see. Live tips with Menace, yeah. New content incoming. Life advice by Telemenace. What not to do. Coffee doesn't dehydrate you. Well, caffeine does. Caffeine absolutely does dehydrate you. But not necessarily coffee, because you might have decaf coffee and stuff like that. Fun fact. Tea has a lot of... black tea has a lot of caffeine in it. So does the green tea. Here we go. Learn something every day. Not in the levels you can consume without exceeding an extreme amount of. Keep on look, I'm showing you how I drive while I drink water. Haven't crashed one. Haven't crashed one time. You proud of me? You proud of me, Mr. Cubes? It's good for your liver. It's like fuel, but you can't drink like 25 cups of coffee. Oh my god. Well, you wouldn't be able to sleep, right? Should make a video with all truck horns and with a rating. Nah, it's to be honest, too much work. Too much work to do a video that will probably underperform quite significantly. It would be cool if trucks had unique horns, but that's not the case anymore. Some of them still do, but there's a lot of like P16's horn is not unique anymore and stuff like that, you know. So let's say if P16's horn is the most cool, so then yeah, I'll put it together with Avon horn. You know what I mean? Must be something, yeah, 40%. I can't wait to watch your next Mototown video you just published, but I'm vibing to the stream and doing some work. Oh, nice. Nice done. Well, I hopefully they didn't disappoint. I kind of like do my Mototown videos as like a recruitment videos for new players almost. Like, look at these cool things Mototown does. Like, you know, last night we did this and this and this, and this game is like underrated, and you should try it out. You should give it a bit more time than 1 hour, because in 1 hour a lot of people do refund it on Steam because they think it's not for them, you know. And in 1 hour you don't really have the full grasp of what the game offers. So I'm kind of like a hype man for Mototown at this point. Just tell a little story about the game. Buongiorno, hello Envision. How you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Got to go. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Travis. Thank you for stopping by, and have a good rest of your day. Hopefully it goes good. Around the world with trucks I got. Nice combo. I've been sending them to my friends and they're slowly taking interest. Thank you. Thank you, Don. And by doing that, you're actually helping me out as well, you know. More shares, more likes, more comments tells YouTube people are engaging with it, and you know, That helps it push it out to more new viewers as impressions, as suggestions for feeds. What do you plan after the 2 missions are done? Cleaning up Quebec and next week new map? Yeah, exactly, Cedix. Exactly that. If we have a bit of time, I'll start purchasing the trucks for the next season as well, because I had to sell my P16 due to that bug where the long log attachment gets stuck under the wheels. So I had to solve that bug. The only way is to sell the P16. So I had to sell the P16. We'll have to rebuy that. We'll have to buy Terra Pro. Kenworth W990 I already have. So, you know, just basically getting the fleet in order. If we have time. If not, then I'll do that off stream, obviously. See ya, AC Coaster. Thank you for stopping by, my man. Much appreciated. Is Plaid at HS? What does the HS mean, Cedix? I'm not familiar with that acronym. Is Plaid in HS? If so, you got a 9. Oh, high saddle. No, I'm planning to use the Mercedes Actros. Mercedes Actros, not Actros, Zetros for the high saddle. Oh, summer child is high saddle. Yeah, I got there at the end. Did you know PTS for season 18 is coming today? I doubt it's coming today, but if it does, then it would be quite cool. No, don't unpack again. Don't unpack again. Oh, it did actually say, I think you have 2-3 hours till the update. So it is dropping today. Holy crapperoni. Okay. So we're gonna have our work cut out for ourselves today. Yeah, the moment it drops, guys, I'll have to bounce. If we still have some time on the stream, we'll just quickly swap it for PTS. But yeah, it looks like it is releasing today. It is absolutely releasing today, PTS. Time to farm that content, eh? It is. I had the right side. Yeah, it's so light. The trailer should be a lot heavier. So light, it just gets unsettled by anything. I want to see season 18. Yeah, looks like it's today, guys. He said in 2-3 hours. About what time was it? Let's do This Is How I Drive. This is how I drive. With one hand while scrolling. It's 2-3 hours till the update. So like maybe in an hour or two. Interesting. Yeah, I need to keep an eye. Guys, can you keep an eye out? Whoever's in the PTS channel, just keep an eye out. Let me know when the update is due. We'll queue it up. Yeah, we'll have to rethink. So I have to actually like book it and get these missions done as quick as possible. Redeem, this is our drive. What update is going to happen? This is a public test server update, so not official update, just a public test server update for season 18. I did leave a message in your latest video. Yeah, obviously I cannot read read the latest video comments while I'm streaming, right? So we'll get there. You inspired to give me a SnowRunner try? At first, everything was fine. I drove to nowhere to pick up consumables and started a little bad driving, and I tipped over. That's just a general SnowRunner experience, isn't it? In Vision. Is the truck there? What do you mean, Cedix? Where? The rescue mission took 3 hours and I just quit. Now I have 5 tipped over trucks in one place. What a great start. Yep, welcome back to SnowRunner. Get used to it, yep. Your father-in-law, Ronnie, says hi. Hello, Ronnie. Yeah, Tomika is our in-house... Tomika is our in-house rescue person. That's a nice cutscene. Oh, that's a nice cutscene. And the trail is inside. That's actually a really nicely set up. I like it. Hey, thank you, Cubes. But wait, there's more. I like it. Give me more. Give me more. Cuban, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, my man. Oh, Cuban, did you think I just finished the region and he said like, oh, here's, well done. Here's the, here's your prize. Oh, look. So who said they hate the red trailer? Well, there's 2 red trailers, so double the hate. Cuban, thank you very much, my man. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul and a very generous soul. Thank you for that, Cuban. Okay, let's freaking go.
Welcome.
Hey, Cedix! Another 10 gifted ups. What the hell, guys? What's happening? Thank you very much, Cedix. 10 gifteronis. 15 gifteronis if you combine it with Cubans. Thank you, guys. You are very, very kind. Okay, where's the Zetros? For the final mission. Oh, I'm gonna need it? Am I gonna need it, guys? I meant the minus button, not the plus. Oh, you wanted to take it, not give it. Hack one. Oh, Hack one's in the chat. BF1 is in the chat. Here we go. How wholesome is that people actually can say thank you while being in the chat, while Cuban and Cedix are just going like this, and people are just catching it, and when the hands are full, you're just catching it with your mouth, like this from the air. I would, not necessarily what you guys do, but I would. Thank you, Cuban, and thank you, Cedix. Thank you, Donna, as well for. Thank you, Don and Nico, for the previous donations as well.
Welcome.
You guys are. You guys are a best description of generosity combined in a human being.
Welcome.
Nico likes the people frog emojis, right? People froggy emojis. We need a trench coat. What? What is the trench coat? Also, I think it's a low saddle, so I'll have to change it to the high.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the welcome to the community, and welcome to a members club on behalf of or courtesy of Cedix and Cuban. Thank you very much, guys. All right, what is this little message just pinged on the Discord? Because I'm now like, what's happening?
Welcome.
Is it ready yet? Oh, no, definitely audio was even cutting out for me.
Welcome.
What do you mean we need a trench coat?
Welcome.
Double C's dropping gifts? Yeah, Cedix and Cuban. Like Batman and Robin almost.
Welcome.
Thank you, guys.
You have to listen to my call, Sammy.
Sammy!
Please. I beg you.
Sammy, listen.
Welcome.
Cedix, so is all of this whole leg of journey is just on tarmac? Oops. This whole leg of journey just on tarmac, Cedix? Or I need to leave. Or I need to leave over. Cuban is Batman, more like a Joker. True. Actually, no, Cedix is a Joker. Cuban is no. Cedix is a Riddler. Oh yeah. Oh, that fits so well. Oh my god, accurate. Straight in the guts for Cedix. Straight in the feels. Cetic is definitely a Riddler. Cuban, yeah, Cuban. Oh no, not the road,
Welcome.
not the road sign again. Cuban's definitely a Joker. Flawless. Flawless victory. They just took the
Welcome.
Padero in for his operation. I don't know, Cuban, if you're joking or not. He's actually like an actual relative of yours. Is going in for the op. The tire.
You have to listen to my call, Sammy, please.
Riddle
I
these.
beg you.
Nice one, Nico. Yeah, definitely Cedix is the Riddler. Because we're all the philosophical questions he gives us, right? Yes, highway is the final. Okay, I'll put chain tires on. The anchor goes in the order. It's the final. Hurrah for Quebec. Can't wait. Can't wait, guys. Can't wait. Yeah, Cuban's definitely a jokester. But then we have Bane. Can I actually have chains? I don't know if it can have chains. And it can have chains. Okay, perfect. Spend a bit of cash there because why not? I said Adelino and take the crane off. Perfect. Zetros power! Exactly. I have to go for a walk again. Okay, Cedric, see you in a bit. Hi, dude. Hello, Mr. Octopus. Oh, neighbor raid. Thank you, neighbor, for raiding the stream. Thank you very much, buddy. Welcome, neighbors, viewers, and welcome, neighbor. Thank you for the raid again. Good day. Absolutely. Good day, neighbor. Neighbor, did you hear Season 18 PTS dropping in a couple of hours? Just saying, my man. Just saying, you might want to resume that stream. Good day. Hello, Jonas. Hello, guys. Welcome. Tesla, hello. Welcome to the stream, Tesla. I heard there was going to be PTS news. No, not PTS news. ESO came into the Discord and said update in 2 to 3 hours, which was like an hour ago, I think. Yeah, about an hour ago. Oh my god, the chain tires is day and night on the ice. Day and night. Also, neighbor, we're finishing Quebec today. Literally last mission left. I don't play PTS, wait for the full release. Oh, fair enough. I respect that, neighbor. I just played some of it. I usually do like 20% or so to have a good feel of the map, and then if there is any bugs, I submit them on the focus together and then just leave it there. You should finish Washington tomorrow. Nice. As you can see, there's a poll going on, neighbor, and people don't want to see Washington. I think let's have a look at the poll actually. Is the progress 99? Oh my god, Cedix, I forgot. 98. Oh, so Washington just climbed back in a second place, but doesn't look like it's gonna win. At one point, Washington wasn't even in a third place. Nobody likes Glades, and it looks like a lot of people. Yukon. I mean, Yukon is a mystery to me. How many people actually enjoy Yukon? How many of you actually enjoy Yukon? Even in the Focus Together poll, it came out in third place, like the third most favorite map. Are you guys serious? It's absolute madness. You know what I just thought? I'm gonna launch my Epic launcher. See if the update pops up when it's there. I do my best to avoid spoilers, but sometimes it's hard, yeah. Especially when pesky creators like myself spoil everything on the thumbnails, right? You should talk to Zing about Yukon. In terms of advice, or in terms of he's gonna tell me to avoid it, or like the best routes on how to complete it. I should finish watching this someday, but Mototown has gotten in the way. Yeah, absolutely. Mototown is definitely farming the time. No way I remembered my password first go. Nope. Of course I did it. Imagine remembering password. That ain't it either. You can close this window. I'm closing. Oh, here we go. I think it's... Oh my gosh, so many updates. Like Epic Games, are you okay? Honestly, Epic Games are like such a garbo UI. Like that whole launcher is compared to Steam is like so resource heavy. So PTS is actually updating right now. But enough. Interesting. Oh, he likes Yukon. Okay, you like it too. Interesting, neighbor. Interesting. It'll be fun to see what I think of it. It's called co-op. Yukon seems to get a lot of hate on Discord, but for me, it's one of the favorite regions. Wasn't it Reiko who said like, "Oh, quick update from like Yukon. I've driven the same road 437 times and I'm only 20% done." Now you're getting audio too. To be honest, I'm being a bit greedy, and I put the PTS update on the old not the PTS update. I put the epic game thing on the update, so hopefully it doesn't go for too long. I'm hogging up the bitrate. Crackly audio. Poor cracklings. Seems like a small update, so it should update fairly quickly. Sorry about any inconveniences like that, guys. Hashtag greedy telemenace, you know. I want to be one step ahead, you know, when the PTS... It's okay now? Yeah, I think it's just temporarily. Just want to be a greedy hog, you know, get it done. Jump on it straight away. Alrighty, that's gonna be a nice little finale for Shizzle. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Paystar. Hi, is there a special stable or more like you say Tippy in the wall test? Oh no, their special is really stable platform. It's a really, really stable platform. I like that reversing into the garage and stuff like that. Trail is too far away. What do you mean? Imagine if hard mode made you reverse the fifth wheel properly. Oof. Massive chunkerino. So that is going just there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. A lot of people think it's very tippy. No, I didn't find very special tippy at all. I did not find very special tippy at all, to be honest. I think it's a pretty stable platform. Wouldn't be like the Zix 612H Mastodon, or it wouldn't be like 605R kind of stable, but there's a lot of trucks that are very tippy and very special in it. There's a lot of weight behind it. Oh my god, sorry guys. I'm breaking everything. Literally breaking everything. Just close some things down, so hopefully hopefully don't no crackly notes. I think no more crackalinos, guys, after this one. Should be okay. Okay, so oil platform anchor. So that's like one of the legs that goes on the platform, right? That's one of the legs that goes on the platform. That goes into the water. That's why those numbers are on the side of it, correct? Correctamundo. Yeah, chain tires is definitely was a good shout to put chain tires on here. Otherwise, this trailer would be steering for me, I think. I think this trailer would be steering for me. It would be jackknifing my truck. Yeah, Zetros feel stable, man. Only 85.6k subs left until Travis gets his wheel and the pedals. Oh, someone remembers. Someone remembers. Almost done. Yay! I know, definitive. We're almost done, my man. We are almost done. Just literally like last mission, towing this trailer to the harbor, and then we're done. Welcome to the stream, definitive. Or maybe you have been lurking for a little bit. Who knows? Also, season 18 is dropping, guys. Season 18 PTS is dropping today. That threw spanners in the works a little bit. Do I need fuel? No. Lightfoot, hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I'm abusing the Zetros a little bit. I know it can handle it, that's why. Also, lights would be nice. If you don't do this right, it makes an oil spill disaster and you start over. And I have to clean up as well. They give me a broom and a bucket of water. I have to mop it up. I stick my feet up on the dash. I think Cuban's already doing that. He's riding shotgun. Generous equipment, yeah. Zetros is definitely a generous bit of equipment for sure. Yeah, Quebec wasn't arduous or long. It was just fun. Just good little season without any annoyances really, or too many. Well, maybe Ice Doritos a few times were a bit wild, a bit feral, but apart from that, pretty good. But he cannot provide the light you require. The Cuban is not Lightfoot, yeah. Only the feet. Only the feet will light up, right, Lightfoot? Is spin tires available on Steam and Epic? They are not, no. But you can buy spin tires through my if you go into video description, there's my affiliate link or my partnership link for Instant Gaming, and they sell spin tire keys. I think it's like $1 or something at this point, or $1.50. So they're not on Steam, but you can still redeem the Steam key and play it. Download it and play it. Now when you ride shotgun, you're gonna bring shotgun? Yeah, probably a good idea as well. Probably a good idea, Cuban. In case we run into some Yetis or something. Spin tires available on console? No, it's not. That's beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. In case a wild hog runs across the road, Cuban, you can hunt us. You can hunt us some lunch, you know. Guys, shall I take a safe route on the wiggly road, or shall I take a shortcut through the snow? What do we reckon? What do we think? Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Good, always a good advice. Wiggle pickle. Quebec looks beautiful at night. It does. It does. It is a very nice map. Also has them northern lights. Or at least borealis or whatever it's called in Latin, right? And will he be eating? Yeah, you guys are sharing one lunchbox. You guys are sharing. You guys are one has a feeds on the dash. The other one has the shotgun. So you guys are sharing the lunch. Power. You know what? Actress saying screw it. Actress is saying screw it, guys. Or Zetro, sorry. Saying screw it. Look how stable this thing is. What the hell, man? That trailer was on its side on its side couple of times. Look how stable this thing is. Holy crapperoni, right? Okay, and it's not stable anymore. Goodbye, trailer. Oh yeah, unhook. Perfect. Almost landed on its feet as well. Almost landed on its feet as well, guys. Well, I tried. One more sleepy for the good journey. Borga. I found out midway through neighbor stream my auntie passed this afternoon. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lightfoot. My condolences, my man. My condolences. We tried like this couple of times. The truck was like, or the trailer was horizontal, but you can only push it so much, right? Oh, she rests in peace. Exactly. Okay, scrolly poly to the where? To there. Pull the handbrake. Okay. MS for 30 years? Yeah. No, that's not a good time for 30 years to have MS. Okay, so that's PTS downloaded on the Epic. Perfect. Will there be cake? There will be sausages, Cuban. There will be sausages to celebrate the finale. Sausages. I feel like it wasn't outside the physics bubble. The trailer would have flipped on its wheels, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I see it. It just now, like, now reset. I think it would have gathered enough momentum to... yeah, that'll be a walk in a park, then flip it. I can see it. I can see clearly now. Yeah, should be a singer, don't tell me guys otherwise. No, not gonna be a cake in the park. It wasn't a cake. Just to confirm guys, it wasn't a cake in the park. Okay, go back to the garage. Not playing Motown today. Yeah, Motown is only Motown is only Wednesdays, guys. That's in Sardinia. We need a good truck to... It's a good truck to flip it. What's the sound? You guys hear it? Maybe FLD. SnowRunner strikes again. To be honest, it's not SnowRunner, it's me. I said, no, let's go for a shortcut, what the hell? It would have been delivered at this point. Oh my god. Sleepy time. 29, right? But you guys not keeping up with the sleepy time counter at all in the chat. You guys are like, I don't care. Waiting for Don to sort it out. Washington is like between the... It goes from... Oh my god, Tokyo Drift. Goes from the second into third place. Who said this was going to be an easy journey? Okay. Alright, let's go save. Let's go save the day. Let's go save the day, guys. To be honest, Zetros is a chunker, so I don't know if I'll be able to... I think it's easier to see if I can squeeze past him like this. And then try and tow his butt. Cannot tow the butt. Okay. Oh, that was easier than expected. Mr. Menace, you played more than enough of this game to know that shortcuts are quite the opposite. Twice the fun, twice the time. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'll never learn. Never learn, Menace. That's just how I roll. We ain't learning. We haven't learned anything from 300 million rolls we had. Okay. How did I roll? Like, I mean, that's an achievement to roll the elephant, no, guys? I think that's an achievement to roll the elephant. That might have to go into the books. That might have to go into the books, guys. Okay. Now I think our best bet is to rescue the elephant. Me neither. My favorite moments have been recovering from my own stupid decisions. Those are the best moments, aren't they? Yeah, I think our best bet is to save the elephant first. We'll wedge our butt onto this tree. Like so, hopefully. Oh, I just noticed it doesn't have the rear winch point, the Zetros. That is interesting. That is actually really interesting. Okay. Yeah, elephant's not elephanting. You rolled the elephant before? Have you really? Have you actually, Cuban? Okay, let's try and get it out of there a bit. Wow, actually towing pretty well. Credit where credit's due. Look at the Actros, like being all strong and stuff. Look at him. Yeah, I don't think I have enough space here, but I'll give it a go. No. Hey, what's good? Hey, OG Bone, hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some work, you know? Okay, I think that's good. That's good. I think that's perfect. Thank you for joining the stream, OG Bone. Yeah, that part. Oh my god, like literally, like Zetros doesn't give a damn about unflipping that. Literally. Okay. Okay, let's not rush this. Pamilestisi, thank you for the sub. Okay, and we need to... I think we need to tow that part. Ah! Yeah, it has a good weight and like power to do these rescue missions, right, Amika? For shizzle. No. Elephant, you useless cow. Quebec shall be completed, yeah, one day. Look at Zetro's gonna make an easy work out of this now, guaranteed. Elephant just being a cow. Telly, hey, what up? Hello, Troy. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Elephant just being an unwieldy cow. That's what's happening. Sleepy 27. No, Sleepy 30, guys. Sleepy 30, guys. Look at Zetros now. I'm gonna demonstrate it to the elephant that small is mighty. Okay, fair enough. Granted, need a bit more. Need a bit more oomph. Need a bit more oomph. If the oomph is needed, the oomph shall be giveth. Zetros power! Never worried. 28, guys, we're missing 2 sleepies. Guys, we're missing 2 sleeperonis. Alright, can we tow it backwards a bit without tipping it? And get it in a more favorable position. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am going the right way, okay. I'll look away for 24 minutes. And you're flipping elephant, yeah, I know. How does one flip the elephant? Is the question, I suppose. And I flipped it twice, Don, as well. That is impressive. Yeah, that requires some. Your screen counter says 30, yeah, but in the chat counter it says 28. So basically, again, you guys left it all for Don to do. You know what I mean, Don? You're not here, and they're not counting. They're being lazy bones. They're being a lazy sausages. God damn, I know. Yeah, just look away for two. Like, more importantly, you look away and flip the elephant, but the actual elephant in the room, they're not counting. You call tele? I'm pulling my dead weight. You are, Lightfoot, you are. You just joined as well, to be honest, Lightfoot, but the other ones, you know? The other ones, the lurkers. But Derek just came out of the surgery. His voice is much higher right now. Oh, Cuban, you silly cube. But hopefully, if any relatives did actually went into the surgery and you're just not messing with us, then hopefully all went well. Exhaustoscopy. Actually, that's a bit of a tongue twister as well. Bit of a tongue twister. If I didn't subject Zetros to nonsense, that would be an easy W, to be honest. But it's me, guys. I always subject everything to ridiculousness and bad decisions. Can you add another sleepy for my auntie? Of course, go for it. No more shortcuts? Yeah, shortcuts not available. Otherwise, they would be taken. Ouch. I mean, you can still find ways to fail, right, guys? Can still find ways to fail. Many thanks, no worries, Lightfoot.
Sammy,
and again,
you are wrecking the car. Shut up. Sammy, what are you doing, my friend? Shut up. Don't tell me how to drive.
And again, condolences from all of us, Lightfoot, to your late auntie. Here we go. Oof. The boats. They're pulling the oil rig out. The tugboats. Goodbye, oil rig. It's been fun. Here we go, guys. 100. Done. 100%. Quebec is done and dusterino. Finito. The end. Fin. I don't even know how many. I only know a couple. I have returned Ira just in time. That's it. The old Quebec is donezo. How do you feel? I feel good. That was good. 30 sleepies. Well, 31 sleepy. 26 tires. Happy, sad. Yeah, it's good. It was fun. It was good. It wasn't too long. It was fun. I think building the infrastructure at the beginning was the most fun part. But now it's once it's all built, it's like a lot of like easy paths, so they're not really challenging in any way unless I come up with silly crap like I just did. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Quebec's good. Solid 8 out of 10, I would say. Really, really fun. So what we'll do, guys, is we're probably gonna do a small interruption, wait for the PTS release, then we'll jump onto PTS live stream for an hour. That is for 2 reasons: to have a look for myself, to entertain you guys, and at the same time, congrats on 100%. Thank you, Cuban.
At Cuban.53 donated $2 through Super Chat. Congrats on 100%.
Perfect. And at the same time, we'll I'll have to record some footage while streaming to for content, guys. You know how it goes for us content creators. So never a dull moment. But yeah, we can end the poll. Thank you, Cuban, once again. We can end the poll. We can see the results. And it's really surprising. 158 people voted, and Yukon is ahead by a mile. Not even close. Washington actually came out in a second place at the end. Glades I'll kind of expect it to be the least favorite map out of the 4, but Yukon, guys, you definitely want me to suffer. You definitely want me to drive up and down the road for the 136 times. But you know what? I might be converted. Hands up. I might be converted. I might finish Yukon and say this is the third best season.
53 donated $2 through Super Chat. Congrats on 100%.
I've gone back to Quebec because of these streams. Currently at 70%. You got this, Marco. You got this. You absolutely got this. Trucks, volcanoes, and diamonds. Here we go, Lightfoot. That's season 18 in a nutshell. Gold mine is really pain of mine. Okay, well, maybe, maybe I'll be converted. I'll say Yukon is one of the best maps there is. But yeah, looks like we're doing Yukon, guys. Thank you for that. I don't mean it. Absolutely don't mean it. So yeah, guys, that's where we're gonna end it. Thank you very much for all of your support, but I'll see you very, very shortly, right? As soon as the PTS drops, I'll be on here. We're gonna be live streaming and checking out new season 18. Hopefully we get to experience one of the vehicles as well. All right, guys, see you very shortly. For those who don't want to spoil season 18, obviously don't tune in, but for those who don't care because it's not a story-driven game, please do join it. Please come hang out. See you guys in an hour, maybe a bit less. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the support. Cuban, Don, Cedix, and Nico. Thank you, guys. You are absolutely beautiful. See you in a bit. Take care. Bye-bye.